I'm Dan Reynolds and I sing for Imagine Dragons. I started writing music when I was 14 years old. I got a program called Cakewalk, and it was just one of the early programs to do the bare necessities of recording. I got a mic and just started to layer my vocals on top of each other and kind of use my vocal as an instrument, because at the time all I played was piano, and I didn't really want a piano at the time in my a cappella type music. So I did beatboxing and kind of used my vocal as a guitar and started to play around with effects and seeing how I could make my vocal sound like a synth or a bass, or just by affecting it. I usually start writing a song with a beat first, so I'll kind of have a rhythm in my head that maybe was playing in my head through the night or something, and I'll track that beat. I won't necessarily get the sonic sounds of the beat correct until I fill in other parts of the instrumentation, because that kind of sonically I'll change the beat after I decide what instruments I want. But I get a general beat and then I build upon that. Usually I do vocal melody last. I'll fill out all the instrumentation and then I'll fill in my vocal melody, and then I'll put instrumentation in again after my vocals are put in. So yeah, that's kind of how I build it. The Beatles, Paul Simon, kind of a lot of the old greats. I think Harry Nelson in particular was a really great songwriter, and who'd never got enough credit. And so I listened to his stuff a lot and drew a lot of inspiration from how he would manipulate his voice to use it as an instrument at times, rather than just a vocal part. He would, sing things that weren't words, but rather just sounds to fill the song out. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's important to always be listening to music of the past and also modern music. There's a lot of inspiration to be drawn, and I think as an artist, if you ever feel like you've emptied the well of inspiration, you just need to look deeper, because there's a lot more. So yeah, I'm constantly looking on iTunes at new artists and kind of underground music and electronic music, and it's good to dive into some genres that maybe you wouldn't normally listen to, because you'll find different sonic sounds that maybe were in a country song that sonically would be cool if you put it into electronic rock song. And so often I'll listen to all different genres and kind of pick and choose from sounds from different genres. Yeah, I just think art is all about connecting with people without being preachy, and just finding it's a great communicating medium. I feel like it communicates emotion faster than any other way. And so my only goal as an artist is to create something that inspires the listener to feel some emotion, or to do something, or just to make them have a better day. I like to kind of run the human mill of emotion, and some songs I write are more dark, moody songs, and some are uplifting, depending on where I was when I wrote it. And my only hope is just to connect with listeners and to communicate to them things that I couldn't really put into words.